This show is sponsored by PSE Archery, Millennium Tree Stands, Hunter Safety System, Third Arm, Extreme Archery Products, Axe Broadheads, The Chase Deer Scent, Plot Watcher, and Antler Insanity.
Welcome to Rally Hunt Club. I wanted to share some videos with you guys and tell you how our season has been going so far. Here it is the 1st of December, and the main chasing, chaotic stage, or whatever you want to call it, of the rut is really over. There's some secondary rut activity going on, but we've been seeing it on trail camera, but it's not as strong as the first rut, when they're running all over the place and stuff like that. It appears that the main part of our rut occurred between November 5th through the 15th. We've seen this on our trail camera photos and what our members witnessed from the stands. And the weather was off and on between hot and cold, but mostly hot, which caused a lot more of the better chasing to occur at night. At least that's what it showed on the trail cameras. We've killed 10 does and 4 bucks so far. With that, we've had 2 members that shot really nice bucks, but we could not find them even when we pulled out the tracking dogs. After looking at them and talking to them and seeing how they were bleeding, we actually believe those wounds were superficial and those deer are most likely to survive. You guys saw the buck we call Dispute that I shot in the previous webisode, so that's been the best buck we've shot so far. We've also had one member got caught up in the chasing activity between 4 bucks and a doe. He actually shot the wrong buck and let the big one go. We've had other members that were not ready when the bucks ran by them, or they were just sitting there and the bucks just came by too fast, and they saw a big buck running by, but they couldn't get their gun up, nor could they get a shot off. I would grade our rut sightings and activity at probably a C+. We've seen better ruts. This year was just another bad year. I think last year was worse than this year. We still saw some deer, but we just wasn't like the 2010 or 2011 season when we saw a ton of chasing and a lot more deer. We did have one hunter who shot her first buck. Her name is Erica, and you've seen her in the past webisodes shoot some of the does. And her grandfather, Hugh Gunter, took her, and they had this nice 3.5-year-old buck that I'm showing you in this picture right here come in at dark, and she laid the smackdown on him. What was funny was he had the video camera on because you could see so much better during the low light conditions with that video camera, but in all the excitement he forgot to hit the record button, so he didn't get it on video, which is kind of ironic. And it's kind of typical of our video in season this year. We've had a lot of camera malfunctions, a lot of double clicking and stuff like that, so it's just typical of what kind of year we've been having. We've seen a lot of nice and young up and coming bucks. I've been showing you guys some of these bucks as I've been talking. We shot some does. My dad got one, as you can see right here, and we also shot some with our archery equipment, as you see this hunt right here. One final thing is Clockwork that I shot with my PSE bow back in September in Webisode 21. He's finally decided to show back up. We didn't think that wound was lethal. We thought it was superficial. And, here he is. He's reappeared on our trail camera. It's the only picture we got. He's on the wrong side, so you can't see the arrow. But basically he's at the same spot where I shot him. Now he looks good, he looks healthy. His antlers are still attached. You know, we've had some deer where they got shot and the stress was so much on their body that they lost their antlers. He's looking pretty good. So if we don't get him this year, I think it's going to be a real good story for next year. So that's kind of a summary of our season so far. You know, like I said, it's the 1st of December. We still got some few more weeks to go. Thanks for watching Reality Hunt Club, and stay tuned for more webisodes. And we'll be bringing you more shows as we record them and, you know, as they happen to us. So thanks for watching.
If you like this show, watch our other shows at hunt365.tv. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the button on the screen, or connect with us and receive notices of all our new episodes by liking our Facebook page.